The sky hangs low. The teacher's strutting on about some historical battle by the blackboard. I can't force myself to listen. The only thing that matters right now is what Marina and I have set out to do. The story is finally starting to pick up. The main character's friend went missing, and right now they're trying to find out what happened to her. As soon as the last bell rings, I rush out the classroom, down the corridor, down the stairs, down another corridor, then to the cloakroom, then outside. A wave of cold hits my defenseless body, my defenseless face, so I hastily tie the scarf that I've left hanging loosely. We're going out to try and find out what happened to her right now. As yeah, Ryan is waving at me from the gate. I start running towards her, but ow. Wahaha, die, German spy. Some kid manages to snipe me with a snowball. I wobble, feeling chunks of it falling and melting in my hair. Whoa, that was one heck of a shot. Whoa, nice throw. Okay, maybe don't praise it. I mean, who the hell do you think you are, aiming at ladies like that? Ladies? What ladies? She's with the spy, get her! And she's barraged with snowballs. Barrage of snowballs flies at Marina, though, unlike me, she successfully covers her head. What the hell? Glabadania, I'll tell your moms. Haha, they don't like you anyways. So let's go. Grab my hand. Yes, let's. I wish I had snow. There's a snowstorm coming across the United States. I think all the areas that don't usually get snow will get some. It's weird to go through Christmas without any snow, because all the movies and shows, they have snow at Christmas, but someplace the poor Australians, it's not even winter for them. For Christmas is summertime. The heat, the dead heat of summer, by the way, when it's at its hottest. We run across the yard, our poor sides catching the brunt of the artillery fire. Jeez, where did they learn to throw like that? Honestly, it's pretty amazing. They must be great at laptop. I have no clue what laptop is. Do children play laptop anymore? I have no clue. Yo, hello, how are you doing today? The hell's that about? Stupid kids. When I get their asses. Is velvet. Veil. Marina huffs, slapping snow off her battered coat. I do the same until a rather unpleasant laugh sounds nearby. Nice running, ya hens. Huh? Karen walks through the schoolyard to us, completely unfazed. Marina grits her teeth. Vadik. Hey, you there. Why aren't you firing at him, huh? Oh yeah, why aren't you guys? Say it loud and clear. Because you're a boss. This game is very weird. It kinda is. I think it's starting to phase into the horror elements though. It's slowly phasing into horror, which gives it a more dramatic effect. If it was just scary from the beginning, it's not so shocking anymore. It's not so strong of an impact. All these like casual slice of lifey scenes already builds up to it. I heard that. What? I mean, Azia, I don't know Azia's normal person. She is not a normal person. I think Az is starting to go crazy in the head too. What, are you like their nanny? The boss? Clean your ears. A boss? What does that mean? You have a contract going, is what I mean. A mutually beneficial agreement. Capitalist pig. Casio, let's report him. Contract. It's simple. I let them see some of my hottie's card deck. In exchange, they give you two a little workout every time you cross the yard. Great show, by the way. What? What kind of card deck? Wouldn't you like to know? It's like normal playing cards, but with sexy chicks printed on them. Just naked ones too. Oh, how scandalous. I think Azza is a little bit crazy. She's a unique character, okay? It's what you call it, unique. Well, oh. Where did you even get that? Found it in my brother's room. He had it stashed in the back of the door. How classy. Joe. Fat chance. Do I look like I'm giving out freebies? Ish. Bet that stuff's all crusty anyway. Crusty? Nah. They're in pristine condition. Meant only for the initiated. Which you're not. Wow, we've got a secret society over here. What's the name? Porn Poker League? Gahaha, that's catchy, I'll give you that. I don't think we should be talking about this unique character. We love our Shibina here. Right on, Shibina. It's unbecoming for a woman of Kosovo to use such expressions. Maybe Kosovo's like a province. Is it becoming for a man of Kosovo to carry stuff like that? Look who's speaking. And anyways, you made a dumbass deal like that just to have us bombarded with snowballs? Pretty much. Are you 5? Why? It's payback for having me run your stupid errands. I think it's pretty fair, no? Errands? Ah, right. Forgot to tell you yesterday. I called him right after we talked. And he's coming with us to Ira's apartment. What? Yeah. My eyes dart from Garin to Marina. Hoping that's all a joke. I knew we weren't exactly going to have fun, but I'd really rather not talk to him longer than I have to. But why? I have a hunch that simply asking them to come inside won't work. That's when we'll have a useful body's brainless brawn. Yeah, so they think the missing girl, who's Asia's and Marina's friend, they think she's been hidden by her parents in the way, and she isn't actually missing. That's why they're trying to try and make their way in and see if they can find her. Brainless, me? Aren't your own grades in this shitter? Huh? They're not, but thanks for your concern. And even if they were, since twin are grades a mark of intellect, that's such an outdated idea. You know, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades, and he's like the father of modern physics. My brain is hurting. I understand that this is like I've been playing this game for 7 hours. This is 7 hours of lore and story all coming to a head. Also, Albert Einstein got really crappy grades. That's not true. That's a myth. Einstein, it was even a myth when he was alive. He was asked about it in an interview and he said, no, I actually aced my math classes. I'll tell you more. The whole idea of graded academic performance reeks of classism. It goes against everything the Great Revolution stood for. If it were up to me, this whole rotten system would be abolished. For context, this game is set in, I think, 1980s Soviet Union? Something like that. 1970s? Marina, are your grades really okay? Dun, dun. Let's go to Ira's place. Yeah. Poor Marina. And I believed her when she said they were good. So, you know everything? Depends what you mean by that. More or less, yes. He knows my theory. I know it's dumb. Didn't ask for an opinion. We'll just go and see if it has any grand. Wait, so you told Body about Iris? No, you know the KGB is listening. I don't think the KGB exists anymore. Well, I guess in this game they do. Maybe Vadi was a KGB agent. What does that would mean? What, her illness? Dun, dun, dun. Don't worry, he won't tell anyone. How are you so sure? I won't. Huh? We have a promise. I'm not snitching. This is the Soviet Union. Yeah, it's the Soviet. So, I guess Vadim could be a KGB agent. He owes me big time. That's kind of the reason he's here at all. Don't try and treat me like your lapdog now. I'm not doing shit for you after today. Yeah, whatever. I look at Garin. Him knowing those things about Ira. Those really compromising, shameful things. It just doesn't sit right with me. I can't imagine the Garin I know keeping something so juicy to himself. He wants to spill the tea. Though, then again, I couldn't have imagined Garin feeling self-conscious about a prank that might have gone too far. Right. It's not that Garin is incapable of being honorable. It's that I am entirely too prejudiced. And anyway, I always knew that chick was psycho. So she's a different type of crazy now. Big deal. And Asya's newfound confidence in him is falling apart. Asya did kind of have a mental episode and thinks it was some kind of a prank. I got him. If that's how you want to spin it. By the way, what's with the kid? The kid? Her brother? You said you were gonna ask him if she's home. Oh, right. How did it go? That. About as well as you'd imagine. Figures. I mean, I saw it totally when everyone came outside. Called him to the defense by asking about his sister in like a gentle manner. You know, not too directly. But he got all clammed up and ran away. Well, duh, what do you guys expect? This sounds nutty as shit. Huh? It's not nutty. Oh yeah? Sneaking into a kindergarten to ask a preschooler if his parents are holding his big sister hostage is now normal? In what world? Hey, you make it sound so much worse than it was. I didn't say it at all like that. Who cares how you said it? It's the same thing. It's not. It is. It's obviously not. Totally is. It's not. It is. It's not. Are they 5 years old? Please stop. Thank you, Asya. You're the adult in this room. Right. What the hell? Acting like a freaking toddler. I am acting like a toddler? What about you? I'm not the one who started it. Hey, maybe you should have stayed back at the kindergarten. Would be more your speed. Asya, shove some snow into his collar. Oh yeah? You wanna try that, Shabina? I wasn't going to. Why not? Because because she has a speck of common sense, unlike some people. Why do I have to do everything around here myself? Marina leans down to grab a chunk of snow, then turns to Garin with a determined expression. Hey, cut it out. He starts to back up, also scooping up a handful of snow. What's that? You scared? Scared? No. I ain't going down without a fight. Oh, you want a fight? I'll give you a fight, alright. Guys! That's kinda cute. Take that. Nice try. Oh wait, get back here. Marion and Garin get into an awkward game of tag, trying to stuff snow into each other's jackets. I tried to call out to them again and again, but it's like I'm not even there. This is already a mess. It's a little easy to forget there's kind of a missing persons case going on here. They're just having too much fun. They love it. Snowball fights. Despite that little scuffle, we reach our destination pretty quickly. Turns out Ira's apartment block isn't far from mine. That's wonderful. It's almost like we're neighbors. I wonder... Marina? Yeah. Her voice is slightly shaky as she wipes the remaining snow from her wet collar. Have you ever been to Ira's apartment? What's it like? Nope, never been there. Aw. I told you we weren't that close. She's been at mine a couple times though. It's so unfair, right? It sure is. Maybe you'll see it when she's back. Maybe. If she's not already home, she wants to add. I see it in Marina's eyes. She's got her mind set on finding out the truth today. She'll peek into that flat, no matter what. How do you know if anyone's home? We turn to Garin, who's finishing his cigarette a couple meters away. He still has some snow chunks stuck to his hood. Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I had plenty of time to spare before going to kindergarten. So I stopped by the hospital, asked them about Nurse Grotskaya. Ah, so she works night shifts? Better. She hasn't come into work since Ira disappeared. Oh, hear that? Looks like my theory isn't so stupid anymore, huh? It's still stupid. Marina sticks out her tongue. Why do you keep calling it that, Body? I don't think it's that dumb. You serious? You came up with a batshit conclusion, then twisted everything else to match. The hell? That's not true. Yeah, I felt a similar way. Asya? Sorry, Marina. But it does sound a little bit like that. Still, I wouldn't call it, batshit. Even if it is a little out there. Oh, don't make my ass, I swear. Acid doesn't like that. Out there, huh? You know, if there's even a 1% chance she's in there, I have to try. I don't care how dumb it sounds. I agree. You never know until you checked. Shubina, you can say that about freaking anything. You can. Incredible things happen all the time, so... I don't believe we should be calling bold ideas stupid or crazy or anything like that. Bold IDs, please. Aliens crash landing in Tunguska is a bold ID. This is some cheap twist she got from a detective novel. I think both of these are rather bold. Though, I believe it was a remote energy transfer in Tunguska. Right, I heard someone vaguely about that. Something that happened that people thought was alien. Heard that one. Seems far-fetched. I read some eyewitness reports, and nothing there suggested electricity. Well, electrical explosions and fire of that magnitude won't look too different to an outside observer, I think. It doesn't have to be electricity, right? There are other forms of energy out there. Nikola Tesla could have given something else a try. Please, Tesla is the electricity guy. You think he'd randomly stop playing with, I don't know, plasma? Actually, I was thinking of something like lasers. Guys, what the heck are you on about? I kinda love this conversation. It's kinda nice. You know, Vadim's kind of a jerk, but it's cool he can have more sides to him. Yeah, that was like a real thing where there was a giant explosion somewhere in Siberia, and no one knows exactly what it was to this day. Uh, right. That's not what we should be concerned about right now. It's been proven to be a meteor. The thing exploded in the lower atmosphere, and that was that. They even ran, like, simulations of that stuff. Everything lined up perfectly. Jeez, and I'm supposed to be the crazy one? Well, that's a load of crap. Think everything's that simple? Occam's razor, my friend. Occam's razor. And all the evidence points to a meteor anyway. You've got no case. Well, there are some inconsistencies. They're just having a random argument now. Aren't we kind of concerned about Ira here? Such as, like, this had to be either a meteor or a comet, right? I think the comet theory is most popular, but comets have a relatively smooth curve to their trajectories. If this was really a comet, it would have burned up in the atmosphere at a much higher altitude. Well, it'd still be an asteroid. The name's literally the Tunguska meteor. Then where's the debris, genius? Where is the crater? It said that it exploded in the air. There wouldn't be a crater. And there would still be chunks of it scattered around. They scoured the whole area, and nada. The chunks. The debris could have disintegrated from the heat. The blast was huge, right? The people in the villages nearby felt this intense heat wave. It could totally melt the thing. Melting? Ah, I knew you sucked at physics, but that bad? Oh yeah, because your alien spaceship version is so realistic. Actually, there's also the extinct comet theory. Our conversation continued like that for the next couple minutes. Wow. I never had guessed I could discuss a topic like that with my schoolmates. Especially Garian. Even though everyone's opinion is so different, that the exchange borders on being a full-blown argument. I think I'm having fun. It's strange. It wouldn't be much of a dialogue if everyone sat nodding their heads in agreement, I suppose. That much is obvious even to me. I just forgot how things like this are meant to feel. When was the last time that I've done this? Have I ever done this? Maybe I never have. Maybe I never was supposed to. I'm not sure myself. If I was never meant to find myself in a situation like this, then the only way this could have been made is through a blessing. That's the only sensible answer. The only reason why I can enjoy things like this is my inadequacy. Of course, actually, it's a gift. Do not waste it. Oops. That tiny part of my humanity that knows how conversations go can be restored. Is that why something so improbable has been allowed to happen? Maybe I'm being too hopeful. In any case, yet another thing I can wholeheartedly be grateful for. That's cute. That's fun. Pointless arguments like that are the best. They're a fun tab. And also, sorry, I'm gonna briefly look up what it actually was. Ba-ba-ba-ba. The explosion is attributed to a meteor airburst. The atmospheric explosion of an asteroid. I see. It does make it the largest impact event in recorded history. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. In 1908. Oh, that's a while ago. Alright, that's enough space talk, as Marina says. Alright, that's enough space talk. Let's do what we came here for, shall we? Yeah, let's. Thought you'd never ask. Marina gives us a reassuring smile, and we all head to the entrance. It's the same as all the other residential buildings in QF5. A long, 5-story block with evenly spaced out canopies at its base, each hiding a metal door with a code lock and a bulletin board on the side. If someone took a photo of it and then told me it was my house in the picture, I'd believe them without a second thought. Nevertheless, I've seen photos of those like Soviet era apartments, you know, commie blocks as some people call them. They really all do look alike. Very signature look to them. Stepping closer to it, looking at it, knowing that this is the roof under which Ira grew up, slept, and died. It almost fills me with a sense of reverence. It's a little hardcore, as yeah. You're a very poetic girl. You know the code? Yeah. My classmate lives in the same building. And what if we run into her? Calm down, we won't. Marina types the code, then the lock clicks. We're in. It's slightly dark and warm. Now, past familiar looking mailboxes, up a familiar looking staircase, one familiar looking floor after another, we make our way to Ira's apartment. Oh, it's on the same floor, in the same spot as mine. That's so cute. That is kind of cute. It's kind of romantic. Oh, Marina takes a deep breath. Okay, I'll do the talking. Your guy's job is to stand next to me and look polite. Understood? Yes, sir. I nod. Satisfied with the responses, our negotiator fixes her hair and rings the doorbell. A couple seconds pass in silence. Marina is about to reach for the button a second time, but that's when we hear steps approaching from inside the flat. Then pause. We stand still. I can almost feel it on my skin. The person's gaze from the other side of the door, scanning us through the hole. Finally, there's a snap. The door opens in a narrow light strip. A woman's face peers out, looking disheveled. Her tangled hair is the same shade as Ira's. Yes. Good afternoon. We're Ira's friends from class. We nod politely. Friends. Yes. Yes, we've been really worried about her. I can't imagine what it's been like for you. I didn't know she had friends at school. Why wouldn't she? Ira's the coolest girl I know. Right, guys? Yeah. Yes. The coolest. And very kind. Agree. We went to the cafe like all the time. How come she never told you? How come? In any case, the nervous looking face. I apologize if it's any inconvenience, but I promise it won't take you long. Last Monday, I lent Ira one of my brother's books. If it's not too much trouble, I would like to have it back. For work. Sure. What's the name? On the Stability of Closed Systems. It's a paperback. On the stability of... You read things like that? Haha, I was surprised too. But it seems like she's been interested in structural dynamics for some time. Wish I had her passion. I'm just too dumb for stuff like that. Best I can do is share some studies. I see. Something softens in the woman's eyes. Okay, I will go look. But that's alright, we can... The door slams shut. We hear the sound of a turning lock. Then, the steps retreat into the apartment. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Great job. Shut up. Marina hisses quietly. Don't move yet. It's going as planned. He said. To me it looks like we just had the door shut in our face. She said she's gonna look. Just wait. If she comes back here empty-handed, we'll offer to search for it ourselves. She closed the lock just to go inside for a couple of minutes. Think she'll let us in all willy-nilly? My theory's right, she won't. That's when we'll have to force our way through. I'm counting on you, Vadik. Are you serious? What's that? Can't push past a fragile little lady? Of course not. It's just... Shh, she's here. The door opens again. The woman peeks out. There you go. Huh? Turned quiet. A hand emerges from the slit, holding a small softcover volume. Your book. Marina's gaze slowly moves between the tome, the woman's face. She reaches out and carefully accepts it. But thank you. Thank you for being friends with her. Slam! She had the book. How did she have the book? I assume that was a lie by Marina, that she never gave the book, but... So, how did she have it? The door shuts. Marina flips through the book's pages absent-minded. So, did you actually lend Ira that book? No, I don't think so, no. You don't think so? She shakes her head. She gives me the tome. Starts digging through her bag for what must be the fourth time. Damn it. Where is it? What the hell? I look down at the stability of closed systems in my... Just like Marina said, it's a small paperback. And a worn out one. The year of issue says 1966. I open the book on a random page. If we are to arrange the components in the order of the desire for happiness, confidence, self-esteem, self-image, the desire for plentiful resources, the desire for shelter, food, water, and homeostasis, so there's like an order of desires. The exact sequence remains a subject of debate. That being said, the soul is ubiquitously accepted as the root of all cognitive function at the time of writing. Each subsequent component following the root is the result, varying degrees of deviation from the base code, which... Are you digging for gold in there? I took our copy with me to show her mom in case we ended up searching the room, but it's... She goes silent, her movement slowing to a halt. Marina? It's not here. She stares into her empty bag with an expression I've never seen before. Then she lifts her head and takes the empty book from my hand. The way Marina looks at it, it's as if she's trying to compare the item in front of her eyes with the memory of the one she's held this morning. Could be a different copy. She softly shakes her head. I don't know. Maybe you did lend it to her? Marina doesn't respond. I look at Garin, but find myself unsure of what to make of his expression either. He wouldn't miss an opportunity to make a joke about this, right? Marina looks so lost, it would be a very cruel... No. It'd be a very Garin thing to do. His serious face. Seeing him with a face like that is odd. Disconcerting. So it worked. Huh? Marina quickly slips the book into her messenger and turns to us, wearing her usual chipperous grin. Yes, old habits die hard. The same old airhead. Yeah? You caught me, Asya. Heh. Looks like I got some things mixed up with all the weird crap going on. Well, it's okay. It happens to me too sometimes. Why, right? Took you this long to realize you've got mush for brains? Guess the people around you were too nice to point it out. Aw. Well, thank God you're here to tell me how it is, Fadi. Anyways, that sure was something, huh? Yeah. A whole load of nothing's what it was. We didn't learn shit. Wrong. You see how her mom was acting? If you ask me, it's a little suspicious. You think so? Don't you? She was dead set on not letting us see a sliver of the flat. Why do you think that is? I understand what you're implying, but she might just be a private person. Ain't it obvious? She's sick of random people asking about her daughter. You two aren't wrong. I'm sure both of these are big contributing factors. But even then, I don't know about you, but to me, something about her behavior seemed a little too paranoid. I doubt privacy is all. I suppose I can see what you mean. What's up with that book situation? I don't think Marina made a mistake like that. If so, I don't know how that could have happened. I'm racking my brain about it a little bit, and I don't see how that could happen. I'm curious to see where this is gonna lead. I don't think it's as simple as just a mistake. No, I think there's more to it. What I'm saying is, even if it doesn't confirm my theory, it certainly doesn't disprove it. Sure, cool. Can I go home now? Stop right there. Who said you're off duty? And what else is there to do? Contact Ira directly, duh. That's what you're here for. Huh? Thought my job was to push past her mom or something. Nah, I didn't expect a direct approach to go smoothly. We just had to get that part out of the way. Now, comrades, this is where the real action begins. The real action? Yep. Follow me. Ah. Ooh. Where's it going from here? I can hear Garin's sigh behind me. Marina leads us right around the building, stopping on the side that looks out to the neighboring apartment block. And what are we supposed to do here? She walks to the small playground wedged between the buildings, leans down, starts clearing the snow with her hands. Marina? This woman. Oi, we're gonna stand there and do nothing? Come on, help me out. With what? Jeez, you guys. Use your heads. We're throwing rocks at Ira's window. Garin shakes his head in disbelief. Well, it's a pretty normal suggestion, all things considered. That's what I'd like to say, but then I look up to the 5th floor, where Ira's room is supposed to be. But isn't it a little too high? So that's what we call a defeatist attitude. If it were the Great Patriotic War, I'd have to shoot you on the spot. But wow! It really is high though. Think you can throw that far? No harm in trying. I'm kind of betting on you to make the shot. Or would that be too hard for you? Of course not. I was talking about your noodle arms, not mine. Marina lets out a smug little laugh. Meanwhile, Garin cautiously looks over the building. So, which window was that again? It would be the one over there. See? With the teddy bear? I frantically scan the apartment complex. A teddy? A teddy. Oh, found it. Right there. Right where the window to my room would be. Ah, there it is. Ira's window. It's the window she was looking out every day. The window that she chose to put a plushie on. She did that so when she looked out the window, you'd also see her teddy bear. Maybe sometimes she'd hold it in her hands and squeeze it. Does the bear have a name? Asked him. I wonder if it's something classic like Misha or Winnie. I suppose Ira could be the type of girl to call a toy the first thing that happened to pop into her head. That does sound like her, but something tells me that she didn't do that. I really think she spent time picking a name that would be the perfect fit. Perhaps the name she went with in the end turns out to be a little unconventional, but it must have felt so right. She couldn't imagine choosing anything else. I can totally picture it. God, that's so cute. So freaking cute. It's too adorable. Ira, you're too adorable. As once again is getting ahead of herself. Imagining things that she has no clue happened. How do you know it's that one? You said you've never visited. And I've called her outside a couple times. I see. Then Garin walks back, trying to calculate the best possible angle. His face doesn't look all too confident. Marina, who dug up some pebbles from the ground, runs up to him and drops a few into his hand. Looks like I'm next in line. I don't think I'll be any good at this. Nonsense. What did I say about defeatism? 3 small rocks land into my mitten. They're wet and dirty, The dirt gets tangled in the wool. There's something charming about it. I look up to see Garing tossing and catching a pebble in his hand. He's eyeing Iris' window with the intensity of a boxer, reaching his opponent from across the ring. Well, what you waiting for? Piss off, I need to aim. Haha, right. You're not solving a freaking math equation. Just go for it. That's how the pros do it. Oh yeah? Gonna lead by example? With pleasure. Marina gives both of us a challenging look, then turns to face the block. She takes a couple of steps back, gripping a pebble in her hand. Then she exhales and... Tap! It lands in the snow. That's not even close. Shut up. It didn't even reach the wall. Hey, listen. It's the spirit that matters. You think the pros get to national level without a couple of fumbles? No. The rocky road. Victory starts with a mindset, a goal-oriented mindset. That's true. Oh yeah, sure, you're gonna go for it. With a throw like that. Maybe one day you'll make it to the Paralympics. Yeah. Big talk from the guy who's yet to make one shot. Why are you still standing there anyway, huh? Scares yours wouldn't even fly that far, eh? You suck at bluffing. With a big, almost theatrical swing, Ryan shoots his pebble across the yard. It draws a rather scenic arc. And bounces off the wall, just below the second floor. Wahaha, that's it. Better than your sad excuse for a throw. That's nostalgic. Years pass and you still pitch like a toddler. Sip it, Kathleen, or you're catching the next rock. Oh no, we're on a surname basis now. He's serious. You bet your ass I am. Listen here. First one to hit the target wins. Loser buys soda. Sure, you're on. Is it your turn? Yeah, but do I have to? Pretty far. Come on, it's just for fun. Can't do much worse than me. Well, if all three of us are playing, how do we choose the loser? The winner is the one who ends the game. We can't have two losers, right? Whoever hits the lowest, whatever. Just shoot already. I'm really no good at this. I'm always the last one in PE. I look up to the 5th floor. Man, hanging out with Marina's really gonna run my wallet dry. Bye-bye allowance. No, she was right. That's a defeatist attitude. I can't let it bring me down. I've heard stories of people lifting cars in times of crisis. And it's do or die. Us humans can pull off athletic feats that should be impossible. So can I. I just need to channel that. I need to get into the zone. Let my inner warrior come out. My inner warrior? Yes, that's right. I come from a long lineage of humans. The blood of prehistoric hunters flows in me. The ones that hunted mammoths. One that chased the prey for days on end. Ah, I think I'm feeling it. I can feel it. I can feel the adrenaline pumping. Someone's looking determined. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Show us how it's done. I take my swing. I'm sorry, Marina. I may not reach the 5th floor. I'm not gonna come last. Not this time. This time I'll... Boink. For a second I thought she was gonna hit the 5th floor. instead of not getting special powers from the universe. The people bounced off the asphalt, not even 2 meters away from me. I stand frozen in place. My ancestry. Well, everyone's off to a great start, it seems. Haha. This is just sad. Can I just drop out, please? Marina takes in my pitiful look inside. Yeah, maybe sit this one out. Winning against you will feel kinda cheap. Right, no fun in that. Out of the way then. Kaplan, ready your wallet. With my Olympic self-esteem in shambles, I scoot to the side. Okay. Some people are not made for this. Okay. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. One after another, Guardian fires off the rest of his ammo. Clink, clink, clink. Each one hits a little higher than before. The last one hits the third floor window pane. Shit. We all freeze up. Crap. If somebody peeks out and scolds us, we'll draw the eyes of the whole neighborhood. Not that we're being all inconspicuous to start with, but seconds pass. Nobody shows up. We let out a collective exhale. Yo, I knew that would happen. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? You try to throw to a 5th-story window. I don't know if a throw like that is even possible. Maybe for like, kind of like a baseball pitcher. Yo, Fadik. Would it kill you to be a smidge more careful? You told me to just go for it. Did I say that? You did. Well, you know, thoughtlessly following orders won't get you anywhere. And critical thinking goes a long way. So do we listen to you, or should we pass the rocks? Marina, start running. Wow, scary, scary. Also, it's my turn. She pushes the guardian away with her shoulder. I shouldn't be expecting much, considering her first shot. Even though the angle was all wrong, it was quite forceful. If she aimed it just a little better. Marina's pebble shoots up fast and high. Bam! Whoa! It slams it dangerously close to the 4th-story window, just above Guardian's strongest throw. What? For a moment, Marina looks surprised at how high she managed to actually hit. Then, an arrogant smirk spreads across her face. Yeah, Vadik, I wonder why I called you here at all. But, thanks for the help, I guess. You're free to go. Hey, sorry to have dragged you out here. Oh, it's all on me. Sorry for that. It looks like we can handle this by ourselves after all. See you around. What the hell do you mean, see you around? I'm just getting started over here. What's that? The rock collides with the wall, just above the spot Marina's pebble hit. Wow. See that? I'm only revving up. Hey, guys? Point to the ground, where I've etched some lines into the snow. Here, Gorgor. Ew. Nice, nice. Yeah. Way to make yourself useful. Hey, can you draw mine a little higher? Oi, no playing favorites, no playing favorites. Yeah, sorry. No cheating, Marina. Jeez, whose side are you on? I like fair games. That's cute. And I believe in you. That's cute. Lab. Oh my, oh, that's cute art. Oh, look at look at Az's face. It looks freaked out. I love the art in this game. This game is so charming. Even I'm starting to warm up even to Guardian of all people. Bam, third floor. Bam, third and a half. Bam, third and a half. Bam, first floor. Bam, 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 bam. The two keep pelting the poor building. I keep drawing notches on the scoreboard. Sometimes I'd run out to collect the rocks after they've fallen to the bottom. Think about it. Isn't this game sort of like a reverse meteor shower? This is cute. This is really wholesome. This is them having fun together. I love visual novels. Also, I love the art style where they use white outlines as the black outlines. It's really stylish. Rocks flying up into the heavens, never quite reaching their destination. We captured them with a long exposure camera. They leave similar traces in this. A sea of dark parabolas. Most are uneven, interrupted halfway through, broken. Yeah. Ouch. Got distracted and a pebble hits my head. Asya, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Ow. Yes, don't worry. Please keep going. Jeez, Shupina, watch where you stand. Sorry. No! Asya has a bandage on her head now. Oh, Asya. We're just looking at it now. Yeah. Rhina's aim isn't the best. Really, it's kind of a coin toss between her sending the rod really high up or straight into the snow. I'm loving this game. The characters are so charming. Still, she puts a lot of force into those throws. Guardian can see that. In spite of her flawed technique, Rhina truly is a worthy opponent. Hey, 4th and a half a couple times. A lot of 4th and a halves. Ah! Guys, you're almost there! Huh. Yeah. Watch this, kid. I'm gonna knock Ida's window right out. Please don't. Who are you calling kid? Make way! Bam! Damn it. Whoa! You almost got it. Seriously. Next one's gonna be it. Count your prayers, Kaplan. And your cash. I take cream soda, by the way. Oh. Yeah, I'm no longer warmed up to Vadium. Cream soda is... Sorry to say it for all the cream soda enjoyers out there. Cream soda sucks. It's not very good. Cola is good. Fruity sodas are good, like orange soda. Lemon lime is fine. Cream isn't. Cream soda, really? That's pretty cute. Oh, okay, that's it. How was it? Whatever. Actually, not very fair to you, is it, Asya? Huh? What do you mean? Is cream soda like a childish thing to enjoy? I never associated it like that. Vadik, we can't leave the Squire out. Squire? The loser buys 2 drinks. One for the winner, one for Asya. If you're so eager to spend more money, try my alarm went off. Be my guest. Oh, well, I like Duchess. What's Duchess? Is that a soda brand in like Russia? Duchess soda. Oh, it's a pear flavored soda. Okay. I've never had that pear flavored soda. Sounds interesting. Heard that. Sure did. For your information, I'll be having Tarhin. Give me Tarhin, I wanna know. I've heard of Tarhin actually, but I don't know what it is. A Georgian carbonated soft drink flavored with tarragon and woodruff. Tarragon and woodruff. What is tarragon? The herb, rough is like a flower. It's green, which looks kind of cool. Sure did. For your information, I'll be having Tarhun. Of course you will. Yeah, I'm still lucky. No matter who wins, I'm getting a free soda. Being a wimp has finally paid off. Alright, nice shot. Get going, Vadik. This door is right around the corner. Just throw already. It's like they're forgetting the point of this. It's kind of cute. Vadim's been a jerk, but not having fun like this, it's nice. I hope this game doesn't have a sad ending. Rhina gets into position. Oh, that's smug. I haven't missed one in a while. Had a good feeling about this. She swings her arm back. Wait, what did she just say? Haven't missed one in a while? Rhina's aim is all dumb luck. Much like in gambling, it's best to quit while you're still riding high. Otherwise, Rhina, careful! Crash. Oh no. I knew that was gonna happen. Did they break the first floor window? Oops. The rock flew fast and high, went straight into and right through the 4th floor window. Where's his face? Bullseye. What the fuck? Ah. Everyone run! Wah! Rhina grabs my hand so I can fully process the situation. All of us bolt to hide behind the nearest corner. The man's fierce voice echoes between the buildings. You shitty brats! Your parents will pay for this, you hear? Kaplan! Don't think I didn't hear you. Shit. You idiot. Garin leans against the wall, unable to catch his breath. Shut up, you. This guy recognized me. Hey, maybe he'll make you famous. Freaking marksman of the century. She punches his shoulder, but lets out a giggle nonetheless. Hehe. Well, hey, at least I hit a target. One you weren't aiming for it? Details, details. I crouched down and let out a sigh. Wow. What a doozy. At least that man didn't seem to know who I was. My dad would kill me if someone complained. Poor Marina. I hope that Lev won't be too mad. Her parents too. Her parents. I don't think she ever mentioned them. Do they work in a different city? And why does their daughter live in QA5? Maybe I should ask her sometime. I look up at Marina, who's still exchanging verbal jabs with the Guardian. I'm not sure if I should interrupt, but... So, what do we do now? The smiles falter. Maybe I shouldn't have said that after all. Good question. We're all done here, right? Aren't you eager to go home? Sorry to disappoint you, but I still have my plan C. Plan C? This whole throwing rocks at a window strategy isn't exactly foolproof. Even if we reach her floor, people don't usually respond after just one rock, right? True. So we need to hit that high at least a couple times. That would be difficult. Even if Ira is there to hear us, who's to say she would respond? She's really kept in there by force. You'd think she'd be screaming out in the street the first chance she got. So why the hell did we do all that in the first place? Yeah, I did think about that, like... Why would they give her access to the window if she's being forced there? No, it'd be something more complicated. There's still a chance that we'd get some sort of reaction. Even if it's just 1 to a million, it's worth a go in my book. Your whole dumb theory hinges on that percentage. Yep. I mean, it's not so bad. If we believe Ira is that somebody's house hero, then it'd be more like 1 to 6,000, right? Exactly, see? No, even less. Most of the apartments you'll house 2 or more. But it's at least 1 to 3,000. Oh my god, Shubina, who cares? Good thing you barely talk in class. Right. For a minute, I forgot who Guardian was. Not that I expected to hear anything nice from him, but... Hey, don't talk to her like that. Lay off me. Anyways, why do you need me still? Need to break more windows for no reason? No. We need to get up here. Miranda points up, towards the top of the apartment block we hid behind. Huh? The roof? Yeah. Do you still know how to climb there? Good grief. Why? You want to flash the Morse code into her apartment? Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. It's a really dumb idea. That probably won't work. Come on, people, there's no harm in trying. Any of you got a flashlight? I don't. Like, on hand? No. Seriously? Don't all boys carry stuff like that? What boys have you been talking to? Ah, right, my bad. You're the type that carries porny card decks. Damn straight. What's with that proud face? But whatever. I wasn't planning on that anyway. Really, I just want to peek inside. Like, into Ira's window? Yeah. Not the most ethical option. We're kind of short on those. Sure. Just like that. No snark. No complaints. Yeah. Not like that's ever worked before, eh? Let me say it because it's been a while. Let's just get it over with. You're right about that. Alright, let's get going then. Okay. Apparently, some years ago, Guardian checked the access to nearly every rooftop in the city. Not counting the barracks and garages, only a few residential blocks had theirs unlocked. Coincidentally, the building opposite of Ira was one of them. You gotta hope it's still unlocked, I guess, because it's been a while. The little door creaks open on the 7th push. We hear the howling of wind as Guardian peeks his head out of the opening. How is it? Can you climb outside? No, better not. The slope is all slippery. Ah man, can you see anything over there? Nope. The light's not even on. Let me look. He slides back down the ladder. Marina climbs next. Whoa! What a view! Pretty cool, huh? No kidding. Ira's block looks so close. You think we should have taken some pebbles with us? It'd be a pretty easy shot from here. Oh, I can go down and get some. Stop right there, Shabina. Don't give Pavlyuchenko over there any more ammo. Pavlyuchenko, what's that reference? Oh, he was a sniper. He was during World War II. He was a sniper during World War II. Okay. Very funny, very topical, Gary. Okay. It's just an idea. Marina rummages through her bag and pulls out a pair of binoculars. Well, someone came prepared. I sure did. These look so cool. Yeah, right? You can look through them when I get down. She sticks her head out once again and aims her sights at Ira's room. Do you see anything? She hops down with a disappointed face. Nope. Ha. Told ya. Here you go, Asya. Thanks. I take my binoculars and make my way up the ladder. Oh, I bet Asya's gonna see something. Asya's gonna see something. I bet she is. When I peer out, guess the wind ruffles my hair. I see now. The dusty purple sky covers the whole world like a blanket. The cold and duvet-like fog is so low and so endless. It feels like you could touch it if you stretch your arm out far enough. It's nothing like the summer dome that's so beautiful, so tall and so bright, it hurts to look at. I think I much prefer this kind of sky. I reach my hand out. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Is this the tallest roof that you can climb? Kinda. As high as residential buildings go. The tallest one here we have is the research complex, because it has that tower at the top. But no one's gonna let you go up there. I see. I put the pair of binoculars up to my eyes. Not sure I'm seeing much. Adjust them so it's not so blurry. Oh, okay. I tinker with the angle and the focus wheel until the block in front of me becomes much more clear. Wow, it really feels like I'm staring at it up close. Technology sure is amazing. And all of this, mind you, all of this, just trying to find a missing girl. A lot of steps, a lot of plans, but it's charming. A lot of the character, it really warms you up to the characters. Never mind that. I need to find Ira's window. The one with the teddy. Teddy, there. Ah, there it is. Light brown with a blue little bow. Oh, it's so cute. Hey there, Teddy. Although, I don't see much beyond that. The room is pitch dark. I want to say I see something. A mess of tangled hair. Bright eyes. Sad or angry. Maybe scared. Or maybe happy. Because someone out there has finally seen her. Maybe she's looking out at me. Maybe she was looking out at Marina too. But Marina couldn't see her. Maybe I can't. So I have to try. Try really hard. Well, enjoying the view? I am. Nothing in the room? No. Hello with the binoculars? There's nothing for me to look at there. Staring into the darkness feels wrong anyhow. I climbed on the ladder, still trying to understand the human shape that sat still by the curtain. Present in that window, the one I struggled to see, the one Marina missed. The shape of Ira's mother, sitting in her daughter's room. What could that mean? Perhaps she's just missing her daughter, or perhaps she's keeping an eye on Ira. I really have no clue if Ira is actually missing or being kept hidden by her parents yet. So this was all a big waste of time? Well, I wouldn't say so. Alright, your stupid theory got confirmed as stupid. Awesome. Glad I was here for it. Hey now, the evidence is inconclusive at worst. I really don't think it's true, Marina. Sorry. At 2, Asia. But maybe it isn't true. Oh. Why are you so hung up on it anyways? You weren't doing anything for days, and now you're suddenly playing detective? Hey, it's not like that. Just got an idea in my head, so I thought, hey, maybe I'd go check. And maybe I could help somehow. It's true. Being unable to do anything can feel really awful. She's been very worried all week, Vadim. Oh yeah, I bet. You know, she was out yesterday, hanging out with friends, howling like a hyena. Yes, I know that. What the fuck do you care? Whoa, okay, calm down. I'm just telling you how it looked. I don't give a damn either way. Whatever. Oh, actually, you lost. Huh? The drinks. You owe us, remember? What? How the hell did I lose? Well, the last shot was mine, so... That's the logic you're going with? You were also very rude. Still are. We need reparations. The only one who deserves reparations here is Shubina, for getting hit with your dumb rock. In fact, so do I for being dragged around by you two weirdos. Please, not like you had anything better to do. Isn't the company of two beautiful ladies a treat in itself? Show me the beautiful ladies, then we'll talk. I was planning to go to the cinema with my boys before you called. It was a US movie too. Damn it. Oh, right. They're showing it this week. I wanted to see that one. I remember that. Hey, let's go watch it. Huh? The movie? Like, all together? Well, yeah. Then it won't feel like the day is wasted, right? I guess, but with you? I see. Asya, he's never taken a girl to the cinema before, eh? He's shy. Aw, really? I've been to the cinema with girls, alright. Just don't want to be stuck in a room with you two. I'll catch the crazy. Better start avoiding your own house if that's what you're worried about. Boy. Well, whatever. We're gonna have a gay old time without you. Who needs a guy who can't stick to his word, right, Asya? What freaking word? Your win condition makes no sense. Oh, right. I was really looking forward to that, Shoda. Yeah, I bet you were. You're freeloader. You're getting one no matter what. How's that fair? It's not. That smile when Asya said it's not fair. I love that. Marina demonstratively turns around and beckons me with her hand. Come on, Asya. Let's leave him to his card stash. A guy who's too cheap to buy you a measly Duchess ain't worth your time. Really, you should warn all the other girls about him. Hey, it's not about money and you know it. Ciao, Vadik. We got a date with Hollywood. Okay. Bye, Vadim. Hey, Kaplan. That's blatant provocation. Wait. Karin catches up to us. We walk together down the road to the community center. Marina and Garin keep bickering. Sometimes they laugh, and so do I. This is cute. It's not that I have any illusions regarding this. Tomorrow, things will be the same they've always been. Garin will still be the same Garin, and Marina... After the Iris situation fades from our collective mind, you'll have no reason to talk to me anymore. Only natural. I understand that the moment I'm living now, this brief glimpse into what living correctly is supposed to feel like, will soon end. So I should appreciate it for what it is. I'm not sure if actual friends are supposed to be this rude to each other, but this is good enough for me. My memory will certainly cast all the interactions today in a more favorable light. So we'll correct the small and pleasant part. And what remains? What will remain is... Careful, don't spill. I'm trying. Marina passes around the package of corn puffs she smuggled in. Garin is holding onto a communal bottle of cream soda. The result of a begrudging compromise. I still would have preferred Duchess. By the way, do you know what this one's about? Oh yeah, as yet, do you? It's about some super straw lady, judging by the poster. Yeah, you got half of that right. Marina leans in and whispers. It's about a cross-dresser. Oh, wow. Heh, cool, right? Damn it, why are you spoiling it? That's not a spoiler, it's a taste of what's to come. So it's like, hello, I'm your aunt? Oh, I mean, I guess we already have a movie about that, huh? This film might get hot too. They ran it last year. You're right. Man, I wanted her to be a bit more shocked or something. Please, guys in dresses are old news. My brother watched this movie that had a totally naked chick on screen. A movie, huh? I'm serious. Like a real Hollywood film. They showed them doing it too. Cool. That's very brave. Don't look at me like that. You girls just don't get it. I get it. What was the film? Crap, I don't remember it. The Stuntman? No, maybe not that. It's starting. It's probably a reference to a film, but I don't know what it's referencing. I'm not a movie goer, really. It's like 1980s. The light dims. In a regular pre-roll movie roll, a fiddle starts to play. I don't find it especially funny, but Marina's giggling by my side makes me smile. What is fiddle? Fiddle to Google. A Soviet short film that ran for 608 episodes. Wow. The television anthology series. Okay. And then the film begins. The film, what can I say? I've seen a couple of foreign films before, but American ones, they're in a whole different league. Yeah, USA. So bright and shiny, like a glossy magazine. As if the fabric of that world is made from material that's so much more refined than ours. How much of it is real, I wonder? Maybe it's a wishful projection, like a really good propaganda film. No, that's not it. Not even close to something like that. It's not flat at all. It isn't stiff. If a world this lively and colorful is truly, completely artificial, I'm certain that the people who created it didn't doubt its absolute reality for a second. I realized this a long time ago. A kind of rule, an axiom. It goes like this. A fake is only truly good if its creator cannot tell it from a real thing. This would be an exquisite fake. She loves American films. Marina laughs, and so does Gary, and so do I, and so does every other person in the theater. My face hurts, the grin that refuses to go away. I keep laughing along, even when I can't see the screen. All of the colors start to blur, even the sands. What are they saying? I don't understand. I hear everyone laughing, so I laugh along. My cheeks feel hot. There's music blaring. Is there some sort of montage happening? I don't know. It's all just noise. My cheeks. No matter how much I wipe my face, it's still wet. When I stared at my knees, away from all the flashing lights, the fog in front of me won't clear. Ah, hey, hey, Asya, are you okay? Marina, I hear her whispering to me. I hear her gently caressing my shoulder. For some reason, I can't respond. My vocal cords won't work. She keeps asking me quiet questions and receives no answer. She mutters something to Garin. He mumbles something back. I'm not sure if he's saying something to her or to me. For long. Oh, are you okay, Asya? Before long, I find myself in the foyer in Marina's arms. She slowly pats my hair. I don't know how long we've been sitting. By the time I hear Garin's voice, my throat feels totally dried out. What's going on? Does she feel sick? Something like that. Oh, Marina changed her outfit. What was she wearing before it? Oh no, she had a coat on. Of course, because it's winter. You being a hang. You alright there? Something hurt? Be quiet for a minute. Sick. I my voice. I can't form a sentence. I throw a rock into a the splash makes no sounds, just ripples, ripples, ripples. Okay, okay. I shake my head, now more violently. Ryan leans away and lets me sit up properly. Ryan stands next to us, looking befuddled. Why is he here? The movie is still going. I sniffle in an attempt to catch my breath. Tissue? Thank you. You want something to drink? No, no. Huh? My surroundings come fully into view. Maybe Garin isn't so bad. I know he's a jerk and a bully, but maybe he's not so bad. The community center, the muddy sky outside, the thin electric light. It's been 5 days. Right now, what do you think she's doing now? Do you think she wants to go home? Do you think she misses her mom? Asya, do you think she's crying? No, probably not. It's been too long. Even I couldn't cry for so long. After so long, I'd think that everyone I knew had just forgotten about me. We'll find her. The investigation is still ongoing. So, no, that's not what I mean. Even if they found Ira today, I sniff again. Before I can refuse, Marina shoves a paper napkin in my hand. I crumple it thoughtlessly. How can we do this? Do what? Everything. Watching some movie, laughing, making jokes. All the while Ira is. So what? You want us to just sit around and cry until she magically shows up? Body. No, that's what fun. No, I know that's impossible. Then what? What are we supposed to do? I don't know. But it makes me feel all rotten. No, Asya. Marina tries to hug me again, but I push her away. Exclamation mark. Sorry. Listen, it's not your freaking fault. It's not ours either. If you want to beat yourself up over it, sure, go ahead. But you acting like she's dead won't help her feel less sad or whatever. No. What? Marina pinches Garin's hand. Mouths shut up. The thing is, I know he isn't wrong. It's just how his world operates. The reality that Garin knows. The Ida that Garin knows. I'd believe the same thing if I were in his shoes. Sadly, that's not the world I live in. There are things I'm allowed and not allowed to do. I am a swine that wandered out its big sky to the grassland, not a world that I was ever meant to see. I can enjoy the view and thank almighty heavens for the chance to do so, but I can't call it home. I have to know my place. When a pig frolics through the field, it looks ridiculous. When a pig frolics through the field and the horse lays in a ravine with broken legs, repugnant. I understand what you're saying, Vadim, but it's impossible for me to think like that. Why? I know Ira wasn't very polite to you, or anyone really. I don't expect you to feel bad. I understand. And I don't know how I'm supposed to live anymore. You didn't even know her that well. That's right. He's absolutely right. Well, isn't this embarrassing? I have no argument. You've done it again, Garion. You've driven me into a corner. Now I don't know how to respond without making myself look like a fool. Feel free to laugh. You've earned it. It's a good one. Come on. Why aren't you laughing? Go back to the theater. What? You heard me. Leave us alone, okay? Alright, whatever. Puts the soda bottle next to me and throws his jacket on. Huh? You're not finishing the film? With a mood like that, I'll pass. Oh no, I'm sorry. Forget it. He walks out into the snow. Marina and I stare out the door in silence. After a couple more seconds, Marina picks up the cream soda and takes a big swig. Oh, damn it. She smacks it on the bench. The same way a middle-aged man would have an empty glass of vodka on the table. And here I thought that I was onto something. Huh? Forgive me, Asya. I'm an idiot. No, you're not. Don't say that. It's my fault. I shouldn't have dragged everyone out here. No, I shouldn't have reacted like that. I just ruined it for everyone. You didn't. Felt the same way. I know it's all stupid. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if I could change something? Or do something that only helped, you know? I knew I had no chance from the start, but I kept telling myself, hey, what if it works? It's dumb as hell. Sorry for playing you along like that. No, please don't be. I really... Even if it turns out like this, I still had fun today. So fun's allowed now? I mean, I'm just messing with you. Marina sighs. She gets up and loosens her ponytail. You're a very forgiving person, Asya. Can't imagine living like that. Please don't get me wrong. It's a wonderful thing. I wish I could forgive myself this easily, but I should have known better. I'm too old to play pretend. She turns to me. You want to go home? Or will you finish the film? I'll go home. Thought so. The day that seemed to have gone on forever finally came to a close. That's putting it nicely. It came to a screeching halt. Not that I'm sad. I knew what it was from the start. A nice illusion. A peek at something distant and unattainable. American film. A dream you will inevitably wake up from. But did it really have to end that way? Only I didn't get unreasonable. Maybe then... No. The next scene stays the same. No matter when you cut the one that comes before it. She's so poetic, as I like the terminology and the phrasing she uses. We could sit through the movie. We could even go to ZATO right after. We could walk around all evening, talk, have some fun. But tomorrow, I'll still be the same. Tomorrow, Garin will be the same old Garin. Tomorrow, he'll find a new reason to make fun of me. Tomorrow, I'll hear all the same jokes from my classmates. Tomorrow, I'll look at the ceiling and pray for Ira to come. He won't. Ira? She could probably throw a pebble up to the 5th floor, no problem. Well, maybe not completely without effort, but she threw a chair. It's not as easy to do as it looks. She'd totally win. Then she'd get a free drink from Marina. Oh, what would her favorite flavor be? Maybe, Baikal? I'm looking that one up too. Think how many drinks other countries. Oh, it's a cola, I see. I can see that. I like Baikal too. Then we'd all go to the movies. Ira has probably seen a bunch of American films already. I can imagine her going to the cinema all alone. She'd have no qualms about that. Going together would be so much fun. Today's film was hilarious. I bet she'd be laughing all the way through. Yeah. Like to see that. I think I got some snow in my bed. It's my fault for coming up with the idea so late. Well, in all honesty, I thought of it when looking out from the roof opposite Iris. Just got swept up in the conversation and forgot to share. Also, dragging Marina back there, so she got noticed, would be rather risky. I can handle by myself though. I don't exactly believe Marina's theory. Even Marina herself never actually believed it. Frankly, that kind of speculation was plain disrespectful. But even then, it was something I still wanted to do. Snow piles on so fast. The lines need to be as deep as I can make them. I dig all the way to the ground, as far as legibility goes. Nothing beats black text, a pure white canvas. By the time morning comes, it won't look nearly as striking, but it should still be readable. I climbed a little play ladder to check everything. Yeah, should be good enough. Good enough for who? His mother? Yeah, I'm just being tasteless. An offensive thing to write. Acknowledging that won't make it any better. And I'm not so principled as to erase it. I'm selfish. And I need today to end a certain way. This end makes me continue. I climb down from the frozen ladder and head home. A message sprawls across the playground under Ira's window. Switch toy if you're there. Switch toy if you're there. It's an ominous sentence then. This visual novel is so masterful, I think. I'm stopping here. That's a great ending. That was like an entire, almost chapter. That was so good. I really love that. Green's a much more deep character than I thought. So is Maureen. And I really like how it ends off. I'm not sure now. I really don't know if if I was actually being held by her parents. I'm really excited to play more. I only intended to stream an hour because my voice is kind of sick today, but now it's been like an hour 40. This game is so good. It's free, by the way. ZATO, it's free. Play it, it's so good. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.